For months, Rusty had lived alone, scavenging behind bakeries and hiding beneath parked cars when the cold wind blew. But that night, something was different. From one of the nearby houses, he heard a sound that made him stop mid-step, a faint, muffled cry. It wasn't the sound of an animal, but of a baby. Drawn by instinct, Rusty padded closer to the house. An upstairs window was slightly open, and a soft light glowed from inside. The cat leaped onto the fence, then the windowsill, peeking through the gap. Inside was a cozy nursery, pastel walls, tiny toys scattered about, and a wooden crib near the window. The baby inside was crying weakly. Rusty tilted his head, his ears twitching. The baby's small head had somehow slipped between two of the wooden bars of the crib. The more the child struggled, the tighter it became. Seconds passed. The baby's breathing grew strained. Rusty hesitated only for a moment. Then, with a silent leap, he slipped through the window and landed softly on the carpet. The air was filled with the baby's shallow sobs. Rusty approached the crib, his tail flicking nervously. He sniffed at the wooden bars, then rubbed his body against them, testing the space. The baby's face was turning red, tiny hands clenching the blanket. Rusty pressed his head against the child's cheek, as if to calm him. Then he began pawing and nudging at the baby's shoulder, shifting his tiny body just enough to change the angle. The baby let out a sharp cry, and suddenly, his head slid free from between the slats. He gasped, breathing properly again. Rusty froze, his heart pounding. Then, seeing the baby calm, he curled up beside the crib, watching over him. Within minutes, the exhausted infant drifted into peaceful sleep. When the parents rushed in later, woken by the baby's earlier cries, they stopped dead in the doorway. A dirty, scruffy street cat was lying beside their child's crib. The father lunged forward to chase it away until he saw the crib's bars, and the faint red marks on the baby's neck. Realization sank in slowly, followed by disbelief, and then awe. The mother knelt down, tears filling her eyes. The cat looked up at her with wary eyes but didn't move. From that night on, Rusty was no longer a stray. The family cleaned him up, fed him, and gave him a warm place to sleep right near the crib he had once saved a life in. And sometimes, late at night, when the baby stirred in his sleep, the parents would find Rusty already there, sitting quietly by the crib, watching, just in case.